Okay, so when you get to this slide here um, for your decimals activity, it's asking you to write the original expression. So the original expression is the expression exactly as the tiles are placed on the map. So basically exactly as you see them. So it doesn't matter what you start with, the order does not matter. So I'm just gonna see, okay, so these two are unit tiles, and since they're not shaded, so non-shaded means that it's negative. Excuse me, let me not do that because it's gonna confuse you. So these two tiles are -2. So I'm gonna go ahead and type that in, -2. And then now I also see two X tiles that are not shaded. So that means that they're negative. So these are two negative X tiles. So -2X. And then I also see a positive X tile. So that's a positive X. So I'm gonna put plus X. And then I see two tiles on the bottom, but because they are on the opposite side, they're going to be written with a minus parentheses. And then since they're not shaded means negative, so it would be -2. So then I would put it as minus parentheses -2. Okay, so that's exactly as you see it. We haven't done any zero pairs. We haven't flipped these tiles from the opposite side to the positive side. That's what we're going to be doing in the next slide. So as you could see, a couple of your classmates also got the same thing. Good job. Let's move on. So for this one, excuse my work here. I had already gone over this one. So for this one, we are going to now remove the zero pairs. So, and then flip our tiles from the opposite side to our positive side. So that's the first thing that we're going to do. Let's flip these to the top. And so since they were negative, now they're actually going to be positive. And we're going to flip this one to the top as well. Okay. And so now they're no longer here. So just cancel that out. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and remove our zero pairs. That's a 0. This is a 0. And these X's are a 0 pair. So now cancel all this out. And I'm just left with this X that's not shaded. So that's just a negative X. So it would be negative X. Okay, and a bunch of you got that as well. So good job. Now I'm gonna, so that's how you would do the next couple of slides. Now I'm gonna go to this one here. So for this one, you basically need to draw the tiles, draw what they tell you. So if you are gonna draw 3X, you are going to draw them. And since they're positive, you're gonna shade them in. So here I'm shading them in. So I realize that it's hard for you to draw. So if you just want to use 3 lines and use that like that as your 3X, you could do that as well. The next thing says minus parentheses 2X plus 4. So then what I need to do is, this is saying that I'm going to put it on the opposite side. So remember, the minus parentheses means that this is going to go to the negative side. So I'm going to draw that here. So 2 X's. Here's 1. Here's 2. Okay. And I'm shading them in. And then plus 4. And then again, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do little dots. So plus 4. And that's how I'm going to do them. So that's plus 4. Okay. If it was -4, then you would have to leave them unshaded like that. But since it's +4, then you would shade them in. Well, now I'm just doing it again. So you would just shade it in, and here are the 4 positive, and I guess I'll delete these. But I'm saying that you have the option of just using sticks and dots so that it's easier for you since you're using a mouse pad. Okay? All right. I hope this helps to do this one as well. I'm actually gonna do it as well. And for this one, I am gonna use sticks just because it's a lot. So I'm gonna start off with drawing 7 positive. Okay, I don't know why it's doing this, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now this says that I'm gonna go to the opposite side, minus parentheses. So in the opposite side, I'm gonna draw 4 Ys. Remember that my Y tile, so if I go to the algebra map, the 4, remember these are the 4. So I'm gonna actually do them on here, and then that way you could see what I'm trying to translate onto the map. So here are my 7, okay? So now I'm gonna go and do the 4 Y's down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. -3, so if I go to the mat, I would do -3. So they're gonna be down here. Okay, and then let me go back. So if I go down here, I'm just gonna do red as well. You could just do them red. 1, 2, 3. Plus 2y. So these are not in parentheses, so these y's are gonna be on top. So plus 2y. So I would do it on the tiles as well. So plus 2y. And then the last thing says -4. So -4, I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the -4. And then on my tiles, I would do, I'm just gonna copy these. And then copy one more, or just copy both of them. And then I'll just throw these out. Okay, so this is basically what you needed to do, but we did it on here. Okay, so you could see the dots represent the tiles and the purple lines represent the Y tiles. And that's it. Let me see.